Welcome to Calgary. Glad you could be with us for tonight's game. With Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. We're just about ready to get underway.
Always a pleasure to work with you, Mike. Let's look at the goaltending matchup for tonight's game. Getting the nod in goal for Columbus,
Jean-Francois Labbé.
And in the opposite net for Calgary,
A big guy who smothers the puck in net, Roman Churik.
Puck about to drop in Calgary. Moves it quickly to Richardson. Cross-ice pass. Oh, a crushing hit.
Holy jumping, I'll be surprised if he recovers fully from that hit.
Off to Iginla. Feeds it across. Big blast. Feeds it across. Cross-ice to Iginla. The Blue Jackets head to the bench for a change. The Blue Jackets are offside. Face off and neutral ice. Sent to Klesla. Pass to Niedermeyer. To Aubin. Puck controlled by Wright. Pass to Aubin. Oh, was he ever drilled?
spot check. The fella on the wrong end of that body check.
Taps it ahead. Rink wide to Aubin. Aubin got it in, but an offside call. Not too many goals being scored by Columbus.
Offense has been a weak spot of this team.
Draw in the neutral zone.
Both teams very cautious right now, still feeling each other out.
The drive! Across left to Viborny. Fires the wrist shot. Misses wide. Cross-ice pass. Over to Viborny. Bejan back to get it. Big blast! Pass picked off by Petrovicki. Crushed! Oh! Over to Viborny. Intercepted. Quint gathers it in. Cross-ice pass. Rink wide to Sloan. Bejan up with it. Calgary whistle for being offside. Face off at neutral ice. Calgary with the puck. Played into the corner. Injury on the ice.
Oh, that was a bone-crushing hit. That's the type of hit that could give your driver's license a black eye.
Face off in the neutral zone. One timed over to Richardson. Over to Knudsen. Up to Wright.
Oh, whoever gets the first goal gets a big lift.
Over to Castles. The wrist shot. Conroy controls it to Wright. Rink wide to Savard. Loads it up and fires. He fires. One timed over to Castles. Big. He scores. Goalie didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. And the Flames now have a hold of the lead.
Iginla snuck that one over the shoulder, and it's a water bottle knocker.
The draw at center ice. Cross ice to Niedermeyer. Puck ahead to Pronger. Just out of reach. Fires a slapper. Shot to Niedermeyer. Robbed him.
He did whatever he had to do to get to the puck. Tremendous action.
Play stops as a penalty is called. And Columbus gets a chance on the power play.
When you hook a man on the open ice, you're sure to get called for it. Columbus, horrible on the power play this year. They've got to get something going here.
Draw to the right of the net. Sloan takes the puck. Sloan plays it into the corner. Wide, off the mark. Just missed. Columbus enjoying the advantage. Played into the corner. Rebounds off the board. Pass to Viborny. Regier on the hard around. Calgary called for offside. Face off at neutral ice. McCammon ahead with it. Niedermeyer plays it into the corner. Fire! Scores! They take advantage on the power play. And it's a tie hockey game.
Churik didn't see it. That puck was powered over him.
Draw at center ice.
Number 16.
Gets him with a hit. Retrieved in the defensive end. Left side to Clark. Scoring chance. The Flames. They score! He punches it in on the breakaway. And the Blue Jackets are now facing a one-goal deficit.
That didn't take long. They decided to go right back at them and quickly punched in an answer.
The draw in the neutral zone.
Number
The Blue
7.
Jackets looking to even things up. Across left to right. Sent to Aubin.
Number 37. McAllen. And number 44.
Pass to Aubin. Recovered by Aubin. Turek covers it. The Blue Jackets struggling a bit at home.
They're not giving the home fans much to cheer about.
Face off in the right circle. Drives one towards the net. Quick pass to Castles. Cross ice to Iginla. He scores! And we're knotted up. Draw at center ice.
Number 14. Assistant.
Over to Petrovicki. Big blast. Pass to Sillinger. Feeds it across. To Pronger. All even in this one. Over to Sillinger. Period's drawing to a close. The Blue Jackets change it. Score! They're all over them here. The Blue Jackets break the tie here.
Oh, they really got things going out there. Flying up and down the ice.
Face off in neutral ice. Right side to Savard. Shoots it into the corner. That's the end of the first period. Columbus 3, the Flames 2. We are set for the start of the second period.
This promises to be a competitive game till the end. That's the best kind of hockey.
Over to Richardson. Over to Whitney. Feeds it across. Oh, here's a breakaway all by himself. LeBay gathers it in. Face off in the left circle. Loads it up and fires. Cross ice to Whitney. Rink wide to Whitney. Crushed.
Regier made him pay for not paying attention.
Over to Clark. Still a close game. Pass to Castles. Played into the corner. Karam's off the boards. Hard off the boards. Feeds it along to Whitney. He fires. The Flames want to change lines. One-timed over to Castles. Across left to Iginla. Savard ahead with it. To Castles. Cross ice to Whitney. Across left to Castles. He won't get to it. Castles to the puck to avoid icing. Passes to Conroy. Breakaway chance. He scores! He slips past the defense and nets it. And we're all tied up.
That was a tremendous display of skating skill.
Face-off in the neutral zone. One-timed over to Richardson. Sloan retrieves it. The Flames will lose a man to the penalty box.
Number 22. Craig Conroy.
And Calgary will be a man short.
Number 32.
When you hook a man on the open ice, you're sure to get called for it. Special teams are an integral part of winning hockey, but the power play has been ineffective.
For the Blue Jackets.
McCammon ahead with it. McCammon shoots it to the corner. Shot sails wide. Off the mark. Over to Whitney. Over to Viborny. Cross ice pass. Retrieved in the defensive end. Dumps it into the corner. Can't find the target. Just missed. Sillinger faces off in his own zone. Cranks it! The Blue Jackets with the man advantage. Lidman shoots it to the corner. Hands it to Castles. Sent to the point. Over to Klesla. Wrists it. Dumped into the corner. Calgary kills the penalty. That'll go wide of the cage. Pass to Whitney. Gathered in by Regier. Across left to Iginla. McCammon on the hard around. Can't find the target. Calgary, a team that is penalized frequently. Face off to the left of the net. Conroy, up with it. Cranks it. Advance to Viborny. To Iginla. Pushes it up. Intercepted by LaChance. Cross ice. To right. The hip check. Wrists it. Hard off the board. Misses the mark. To Aubin. To Savard. Quick pass. To Iginla. Pushes it up. 3-on-2 if they hurry. The score is tied. Sent to Viborny. Fires the wrist shot. The shot. Advances the puck to Niedermeyer. The Blue Jackets are offside. The draw in the neutral zone. Over to Berube. Cross ice to Whitney. Over to Castles. Picks it off. To Whitney. Touch pass to Castles. Slap shot. Dumped into the corner. Castles whistled for offside. Face off at center ice. Sent to Grand Pierre. Pass to Pronger. The drive. Pronger in deep. He shoots. Feeds it across. Across left to Sloan. Just out of reach. Neither team with an advantage. Into the corner. Rebounds off the boards. Not there. Time almost up. Play stops as a penalty is called. And Columbus will go on the power play.
He reached out, grabbed a big chunk of jersey, and hauled him down. The less said, the better when talking about the power play for Columbus.
Face off in the right circle. McCammon with the puck. With a wrist shot.
2 minutes.
And only one period remains. Calgary, 3. The Blue Jackets, 3. We're just about ready for the start of the third period.
Boy, we could be looking at overtime here, Mike.
Controlled by Sloan. He got lit up by Morris.
Welcome to the NHL, big boy.
Just missed. Back to Regier. Quick pass to Sloan. Sent to Sloan. Power play time winding down. Scoring chance. Pass ahead. Columbus on the power play. Recovered by Columbus. He fires to Viborny. The wrist shot off the mark. That shot's wide. Regier waits behind his own net. Passed ahead. Taken by LaChance. Big shot. Wrist shot. Hands it to Regier. Lines up and fires. Castles crosses the blue line a little early and is called for offside. Face off in neutral ice. The Blue Jackets rescue the puck. One-timed over to Klesla. McCammon up with it. LeBay gathers it in. Face off to the left of the net. Sent to Grand Pierre. Right side to Pronger. What a hip check.
Welcome to the NHL, big boy.
Pronger looks a little groggy.
Pronger.
Down on the ice. Looks like he might have landed awkwardly.
McCammon faces off in his own zone. All knotted up. The Flames whistled for the penalty. And Calgary will be short-handed.
Wow, he plowed into him, and they simply can't allow that.
Columbus.
Can't seem to get the man advantage to work for them this year.
Calgary penalty.
Face-off to the left of the net.
Number 37.
One timed over to Quint.
Dean McCammon. 2 minutes for charging.
Cross-ice pass. Feeds it along to Whitney. Into the corner. Rebounds off the board. Not there. Pass to Whitney. Morris in the defensive end to get it. Dumped into the corner. Shot sails wide. Misses wide. Big shot. Morris shoots it to the corner. Aginla plays it into the corner. Hard off the boards. Face off in the right circle. Sloan controls the puck. Takes a shot. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Castles. Wow, he was hammered.
I hope he still remembers his name after that hit.
Calgary 3, the Blue Jackets 3. Big blast. Draw in the right circle. Picked up. Scores! He feels a rain of hats after his third goal. The Blue Jackets are now facing a one-goal deficit.
Doc, you've got to feel happy for a guy when he's having this type of game.
Draw at center ice. To Richardson. Feeds it across. Pass to Viborny. The Blue Jackets rescue the puck. Rockets one. Over to Smart. Fires! Over to Conroy. Loads it up and fires. Across left to Deneen. Demolishes him.
He was completely leveled.
Viborny plays it into the corner. That shot's wide to Conroy. 1 goal game. Penalty call. And Calgary will be short-handed.
You have to control your emotions a little better than that. Not a good penalty.
You've got to produce on the power play, but that's been a sore point
For the Blue Jackets.
Calgary
Face off at center ice.
Number 22.
Recovered by McCammon.
Craig Conroy.
Cranks it. Incredible save. McCammon plays it into the corner. Rebounds off the boards. Misses the mark. Crushed.
You got to keep your head in the swivel in this league.
Morris dumps it to the corner. Time running down on the man advantage. Wide of the mark. Puck covered. Face off in the left circle. Wrister. Cross ice to Viborny. Feeds it across. Into the corner. Misses the mark. Just missed. Cut off by Knutson. Back to LaChance. Columbus with the extra skater. Offside against Columbus. Not many road wins for Columbus.
They just haven't been able to focus away from home.
Draw at center ice. Moves it quickly to Quint. Cross ice pass. Picked off. A few seconds remaining in the period. Quint gathers it in. Over to Whitney. The Flames change up the line. And this game is over.
Some teams are so similar in styles, you just know it's going to be close. Well, it's hard to have one closer than this.
Thanks for joining us. For Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich saying so long, everybody.
Calgary Flames. Number 17. Chris The second star from the Columbus Blue Jackets, number 16, Mike Sillinger. And the first star of the game from the Calgary Flames, number 12,